All right, welcome back to another Etsy review video. In this episode, we are going to review a few listings and a few shops from Etsy and see what they're doing right or areas where they can improve. My name's Kevin, your Etsy growth coach, and I'm here not live as much as this seems like it's live. This week, I had a scheduling conflict. So I'm actually recording this about 12 hours prior to our scheduled live time. That doesn't mean you can't interact. That doesn't mean you can't leave me messages inside the chat window, because I do get them and I will be able to respond to them. But, usually on Friday nights we sit here and we review some Etsy shops and we have a little bit of fun. This time it's going to be pre-recorded. And, if you're watching it on a replay, post your questions in the comments. We'll get back to you. All right, let's get started with this week. This week, we're going to do things a little different. I went into eRank. Not familiar with eRank? Check them out. Very affordable software that allows you to do some research around what products you should list on Etsy. No, this is not sponsored by them. No, I do not have an affiliate link in the description. No, they don't pay me whatsoever. Yes, I pay for my own subscription to them. It's not comped. All right, with that out of the way, let's get started. So what I did is I went into competition, top sellers, and then I sorted by clothing category. Why did I sort by clothing? Because a lot of the stuff we do is print on demand, t-shirts, sweatshirts, bags, socks, hats, you name it, clothing. And I took a look at some of the top sellers. Now, I just looked at the top, I don't know, maybe 30, I think 33, because that's one of the last ones I pulled up. I pulled up the very first one so we could get an idea of the top US seller in the clothing category and look at what they're doing and analyze it, as well as I randomly grabbed a couple of others. So let's start right away with this Everly Grace. So they've been on Etsy for about a little over 9 years, 9.2 years. They are averaging, based on that time frame, taking their total sales, dividing it by the time frame, about 142 sales per day. Not bad. That's definitely some daily sales. They're currently ranked number 1 in the US and 3 overall globally in the clothing category. We look at some of their recent listings. You can see them here. And we could go into eRank and analyze these listings. But that's not what this video is about. We want to do it from Etsy. We want to show that you don't need tools. Now, I could have gone right into Etsy, and I could have sorted by the category, bestsellers, and gone that whole route. But I wanted to see overall who are the best stores, which is why I used eRank to pull it up. So let's go ahead and take a look at their store. And right away, we get the banner up top. Now, they have paid for the up on Etsy so that they can get this carousel banner. That's one of the features you get by upgrading your store. As you can see, slide 2 is mostly nursing stuff. Slide 1 was a variety of monogrammed bags, just different shirts, hats. Slide 3 is all geared towards bridesmaid, bridal party, that type of stuff. And in slide 4, it's geared towards, I would say, teachers, because everything's got apples on it. Now, in their description, they put that they're bridesmaids, groomsmen's gifts, bachelorette party shirts. But as we just saw, they are so much more than that. So I don't know if that was an old description, what they primarily focus on, but I would update that. We do see that they have made an update within the last quarter or so on the announcement. And they put, very simple. Thanks for looking at our store. Hope we have the wonderful gift you are searching for. And as always, please message us with questions. So that's what I'm saying. You really don't have to put a lot. Now they have a bunch more when you click on more. No, do not send multiple messages. We do not send individual proofs. They kind of just reiterate their policies and everything straight front. They do have their stuff sorted out by categories. And no, I'm not using my tablet this week, so I can't draw on the screen as you're used to me highlighting over. You know, they have their featured items, which is a variety mixture of items. Got reviews, averaging 5 stars across 83,000 reviews. So they have 475,452. Yeah, they've been around a little while. I think they know what they're doing. So when we get down to the about section, they are making use of this updates. And look, 5 days ago, they not only posted, but they also tagged one of their products in the image so that people can quickly find it. Oh, I like that. Boom, let me click right here. Let me click this little tag. Boom, let me click the tag. When you get down into the actual about section, they have images, which I keep telling you guys, make use of. They highlight the bridal party. A little bit of, you know, about them. Links to their social media profiles, links to their shop website. That was actually the shop website. This is their TikTok. So they're promoting across Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok their products. They list out all their shop members, giving people that work in the shop credit. They have their shop policies. It was updated just shy of a year ago. You know, coming up in March, it'll be a year. But that it shows that they've updated, you know, the ask questions were updated in May. So you can see that they're constantly updating this information, which is good, man. You don't want to see something up there that says they haven't updated in 5 years, because we all know this stuff changes. All right, so let's take a look. Those are the most recent. Let's go to groomsmen's gifts. A little bit different out of the bridal. So they're mostly bags, wallets, koozies. Let's go teachers' gifts. It's everything with those apples. Nurse and healthcare. Mom and grandma gifts. Fall and Halloween. All right, we're going to take this teacher's bag. Just randomly click one. Simple, clean title. I think they can go in and remove thank you Christmas gift out of there. So obviously they have a location put in here. That might be an item number, a storage location, something unique to them. It is given the bestseller badge. Our price is $9.97 plus, with a 10% discount that they're running, or a sale that they're running. But is that a lost leader? I would say not, since all of the bags run $10.95, $9.97. That's just the price of the bag. Without the zippers, $9.97. With the zippers, $10.95. Your choice of the color of the bag, and you get a choice of the color of the text. You're able to personalize what it says. And out of their 83,000 reviews, 774 of them are about this bag. So let's take a look at their images before we look at the reviews on this bag. So here's a photo, shows us the different colored bags and the zipper style. And here's our vinyl colors, or the colors that our text can in. And the bow color for the bow of the bag. Didn't see an option. It's interesting. There's not an option to choose the bow color. We got some instructions on how to order. Choose options from the drop downs. Check listing photos for color options and sizing. Missing information could delay processing. Nothing about how to choose your bow color. Then they have another one with their shop policies. Kind of nice, reminding people, because we do know people don't read the description. So while it's great to have it in the description, people do look at the photos. All right. So right off the bat, we have a 1-star review. Bag does not have the Apple emblem. My other bags have only red bows that don't match the font color. Very confused why my order is so different and not what I was expecting. Sad, because these are gifts for teachers in the same room. So my question would be, did the customer order all 3 bags at the same time? You know, we got a 5-star, 5-star. that refer to ordering a single item. Well, this one says these bags. It looks like they ordered 2. This one says the tote bags are beautiful. They could have ordered 2. Here's another 2-star review from that same person that left a 1-star review. While it's the same review, so with a 2-star review, the next point they're giving it a 1-star review. So here's some uploaded photos from people who left reviews, and there are different colored bows on there. Pretty consistent. Those have a heart. These are from all of their reviews. Those ones do have the apple. So I don't know. Yeah. So when we look at they've list out again the options for how to order. Very little on actually what the item is. More about their policies. One line that says care instructions, see package insert for all care instructions. Why have the section care instructions if you're not going to write them out? This is so that they can take like this whole section and make it cut and paste across all of their listings. Does not include free shipping. Does not offer returns and exchange. That frequently asked questions. Making pretty good use of their tags. You know, that's one of the things that I tend to gravitate towards. Now, it shows that they did just have a sale yesterday, and that 1,988 people have it favored. Yeah, I would say that for the most part, the store does quite a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and close those ones out, and we'll move on to the next one. So let's go to Crazy Dog Shirts. So they've been on a little over 11 years. They've had a total of 215,697 sales. They currently have a little over 3,500 active listings. They're ranked number 18 in the US and 34 globally in the clothing category. They average about 52 to 53 sales a day. And here we can see some of their most recent listings. It's a variety of shirts, oven mitts, aprons. So let's take a look at their actual Etsy shop. And right away, the same thing, they upgraded their Etsy store. They paid to have the upgrade and get this carousel image. So image number 1, promoting that buy 3 shirts, get 2 free. Just add 5 shirts to your cart and enter the code 2 free at checkout. They show that they were screen printed by hand in Rochester, New York. So they're not doing print on demand. And then they talk about their socks. And here's the oven mitts. So funny t-shirts, cute maternity shirts, cool socks. 215,000 sales, 215,000 plus sales. So announcement hasn't been updated since 2015. Doesn't seem to stop them. But I think as a new seller with minimal items, not a lot of reviews, they start seeing this stuff. Hey, you don't have much for reviews, you don't have much sales, and you haven't updated in a few years. People are going to be like, whoa, not shopping there. Looks like they have some towels. This appears to be the actual images of the product because these towels are all folded differently in the corners for it to be just a mock-up, and they're putting their image on it. So it looks like they're actually taking images of the product, which means they're printing all of these ahead of time, hoping that they're going to sell. But when you figure their average price point seems to be about $13. So let's do the quick math here. What do we say they're getting average 52 items a day? So when you're doing $250,000 in sales, you can pay help to do that. It's crazy. And this isn't the only place they sell. They actually have their own website where they sell a lot of stuff. So, you know, they have the photo section. Highlight some of the shirts that they've done. This seems to be, they have several shirts like this that you kind of lift up and it has an image that's printed on the inside of the shirt that then you can use as a mask. Don't know if I would have done it with the Cheeto hands. Now, it's probably ink from dealing with the shirts and screen print them themselves. You know, they're good about having these photos of their product here. but I think it would help them to have a image of their shop as well. Now, if you do a search for Crazy Dog t-shirts, you do find some articles that were done on them. And they have some great photos of their presses inside their warehouse and their whole setup, and including stuff like that allows people to see the behind the scenes. They do have a nice little write-up about how they got started as originally a college project that turned into a business. They list out who their people are and what their roles are. They do have a partner for the socks. Again, the shop policies were updated April of 2022, which is within a year. Don't know why they're not just updating this top announcement section either. They kind of just left it as like a description. So let's take a look. Let's go hoodies. Do something a little different. And that average price that we did was based on what we saw on that front page, but you look at these, they're running about $28, $30 pop, because I'm sure you pay a little bit more for some larger sizes. Let's see. Zombies ate my brains. Come on. That's not Etsy's site. That's my computer that's doing this to me. Why is it set to US letter size? Doesn't seem like they set up the sizing correctly. Small US letter, medium US letter, large US letter, 3X. They are putting multiple keywords inside the title and separating them with a comma. So our pricing, $28.41, seems to be across the board, which is different because a lot of people will charge a little bit more for like 3X, 4X, 5X, simply because it costs them more. It's more material. It costs them more from the supplier. Now, the thing about the seller is at least their t-shirts. So here you go. Here's a video inside their shop. This should be out on that About Us page. They're no small production. So I know their t-shirts, I don't know about their hoodies, are all custom made. They worked with tracing back the supplier for the t-shirts that they liked to where they're getting made in China, and had the people make shirts specifically for them with a tag for them. Now, whether that's actually true or just a BS story they like to tell, who knows, because we all know that there are print-on-demand providers out there who will actually change the label inside or print on there if there's no paper label that it's made by you. We know that they have the screen printing press. They're printing it in-house. So this is not the sweatshirt because that's a Gildan tag that's in there. Here's the t-shirt that they have their logo screen printed on that they could have easily done. They're just highlighting what they offer. The text is quite blurry, and that just may be because they just kind of compressed down. Now, even blowing it up, it's blurry. It's got almost like a block behind it. It's like they took a screenshot of their website and then used it versus creating a custom graphic to go there. Now, again, this doesn't seem to hurt them because they are doing a lot in sales. They do have their own private website that they also do sales on. There's 10 reviews on this sweatshirt alone out of the 42,000, almost 43,000 reviews they have. Now, if you look, 215,000 plus sales, and they've only gotten 42,000 reviews. It's because people don't leave reviews. 40% off summer sale on our best shirts. Well, we can see that they don't update their descriptions. They highlight the fact that, if you buy, you get at the price of 3. So we're getting all of this sales detail before we even find out about the shirt. They talk about their shipping price. I don't know what these black lines were supposed to be, but maybe just separator. They push for you to follow them on Instagram, More Men's Shirts, their website, or visit the rest of their Etsy shop. They do take returns and exchange. And they have some tags that they're using that are not separate categories. Now, it's not a bad thing. It just, I would look for a few other tags that might be related searches. Now, the last sale on this was November. 105 people have it favorited. All right, let's go on to Top Line Apparel. They've been about 3 years, averaging about 148 sales per day over the last 3 years based on their total number of sales. They have right around 1,000 listings, 51 globally and 32 nationally. So here in the US. Here are some of their most recent listings. That's kind of cool. Ice and an arrow pointing down. Let's take a look at their store. They do have the large banner, and it looks like they recently updated it because they're promoting Valentine's Day. Their shop description is handmade with love. Now, a couple things right away that I see are red flags. We've updated this. Make it Valentine's. But this is a Christmas photo. And then they got the mouse with shirts showing the mouse. I don't know if you guys saw the articles that were posted last week. The mouse and his team of lawyers went after people on multiple marketplaces, including Etsy. And they were shutting down accounts that were not licensed. So the announcement was updated in October. However, it's not really anything outside of normal that should be out down in the About section. A lot of people don't use the announcement section like they should. So they're running a sale on everything in their shop. They have it broken out into a couple categories. So they've recently updated this because it's Easter, Valentine's Day, Lake Lights Day, all stuff that's coming up. Shipping upgrade to priority is a separate item, which somebody who's coming in from CERT might not know that that's an option unless it's in the descriptions. A lot of this is standard graphics that you'll find on most sites that you can buy graphics. Creative Fabrica, Market, there's a few of others out there too. I would stay away from anything related to Hocus Pocus. Now this is a spin-off on a Hocus Pocus, but backside print upgrade again as a separate item. A lot of people did gnomes. I've seen several renditions of that style. They seem to be all over the place. A lot of retro themed items. Wife is trademarked, so I'd be careful about using that. I'm trying to see if any other Disney stuff shows up in here. I wouldn't use that image. Again, for trademark reasons. Same thing with Pocus. You know, they obviously get by with it, as most people do, until the trademark holder complains. That may be a trademark image, the Duck Dynasty beard. Yeah, these are all... A lot of these are standard graphics. They may change and mix and match, like creating their own words to go with them, and that's okay. I mean, that's allowed. They're a general store. They have a little bit of everything in there, and it seems to work for them. A decent number of reviews. Shop policies haven't been updated since July of 2021. All right, let's see if we can find nurse, fall, birthday party, Christmas, graphic tees. Like they have a whole category, hobby wifey. Oh, graphic tees. Bravo vacation. I mean, I would take that down and either updating be 2023. Who's going to buy? Let's take a look at that one. Got to be careful when you have stuff that's dated. I mean, update the listing or change it. Because if you want to keep the reviews for it. So $8.80 plus. Choose a style. Yeah, see, we're $16 for a shirt. You come in thinking it's $8.80, but that $80 is a onesie. 3 to 6. Offering a couple different colors. I have this nice little mock-up that shows the different colors. What is actually trademark, and it's okay to use as long as you give credit for the trademark. It does not look like they were given credit there. I mean, they may... Yeah, I don't see it anywhere on the page. Like I was thinking maybe if it had additional verbiage there, it might have it. Yeah, same thing here. They could trademark it. See, they did update in here that it's 2023, but the title still says 2022. The image still says 2022. So they're definitely missing out out there. Yeah. For the most part, their tags are filled out in categories. Last sale was November 17th. 11 people have it favorited. All right. So before we move on, I think we're done with this store. Now's a great time to talk to you about the Etsy Growth Hub. If you're looking to start an Etsy store, looking to grow an Etsy store, come on over, hang out with us. It's free. Yes, free. It's a Facebook group. It's a bunch of Etsy sellers and people looking to start stores and just have conversations. We're all growing together. I do share tips, tricks inside of the group. Occasionally go live in there with some additional training. Sometimes it makes it to other platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Sometimes doesn't. Never know unless you're there. You can get to it by going to etsygrowthhub.com or growwithkevin.com/hub. All right, let's take a look at our next seller. And let me close the windows out here. BBB Custom. Been on Etsy about 3.5 years. Total of 88,965 sales. Just shy of 1,200 listings. They're ranked 177 globally and 106 here in the United States in clothing. So when we look, there's some of their latest ads. Let's take a look at their store. Boom. So we updated recently. They used a large banner and they've got a clean with the messaging and just a single image of their products, the Soulmate t-shirt pairs. I like the fact that they're using paired combinations. It increases your sales numbers. They do not have a description for their store. Take advantage of that spot because it shows Google and other locations. Put something in there about what you sell. Logo, I would make the logo a little bit bigger for that block just so it kind of fills the space and instead of being small. Do like that on their mock-ups they are using their logo. Stops theft. Yes, theft. Some sellers on Etsy are lazy and they will literally come and take your mock-up, your design, and recreate the listing. They'll steal the description, they'll everything. Why, I don't know. The image is not going to come out the same. It's going to be blurry. If they would just take the effort, the time and the effort they're taking to download all those images and copy all of that description and title and all of that crap, they could just create their own listing and have it be unique. You know, how hard would it be to change around some of these? So Mom AF, you could change the font that's used. You could do that right in like Printify. You don't even have to use Canva or something else to create that design. You could do simple text right inside there. All right, so looks like they've rolled out some new designs based on Valentine's Day, which is interesting because not a lot of sellers will do because Valentine's typically isn't that great of sales volume, nowhere near compared to like Halloween, Christmas, or some of the other holidays. But yeah, they're banking on some Valentine's Day items selling. And then they've, got a little bit of the iron there. These gnomes are popping up everywhere. That's kind of a trend. The retro, the gnomes, flowers, softball heart. There's a senior because graduations are coming up. It doesn't look like they've started any Mother's Day stuff yet, but they do have the funny. They have motherhood. They have cancer awareness, Valentine's Day, funny, custom, personal. Let's take a look. See. Almost 90,000 sales. I was just double checking the amount of sales because I didn't think it was 90,000 in my head. But so shop policies haven't been updated since 2019. I would give them an update. Set yourself a calendar reminder. Once a quarter, go in, update your shop. Once a month, go and update the announcements. As you can see, they don't have any announcements on here. Go to the extreme and put up a new announcement every week if you're running a sale or something else. Like they've got almost the entire store on sale, $11.78 out of $11.81. But what I don't see is like it looks like they're constantly doing a 25% off sale. I don't see the scarcity of, hey, this sale ends in 24 hours, 36 minutes. Let's see, what category are we going to go take a look at? Let's go 4th of July. Not all of these are 4th of July. They have a category called Christian. I think the faith flag might do better there. They have a pride section. That's probably more of the pride flag. Yeah, that would probably do better in the states category. I thought I saw a category for nursing. Well, maybe not. Maybe that was the last store we were looking at. But remember that your item can only be in one of these sections, one of these categories. Let's take a look at Abraham Lincoln. So we're starting off right away at 805. Now, is this a loss leader, or is this their price for all of their shirts? Dun, dun, dun. No, it's a loss leader. So what can I actually get for 805? Come, computer, work with me here. A tote bag. Not even the shirt, a tote bag. Your shirts are 15, 16, 18. So when people are searching and this comes up in the listings and they see everybody else is running, $18 to $20 for a t-shirt and you're at 805, people are going to click the listing. But then they're not going to be happy when they get in here and find out that the shirt is full price. We have different color options. It might be hard to do with a bag unless they only allow certain color. Yep. So the bag only comes in white. This is a lot of work to set up the listings like this. If you're doing print on demand, you can do this. Each one of these has their own SKU for which provider you're using. You can set up a listing like this that combines multiple items into the same listing. But while it's nice because you're giving these people other options, your mock-up photo only shows a t-shirt, not that it's on a tote bag, not that it's on a tank top, racerback, a toddler shirt. So somebody specifically looking for those items might pass your listing because they see it on a t-shirt. They have the colors and sizes. There's the tanks. A little bit of information about the tote bag. That right there is the description from a print-on-demand provider. Let's see if they don't list having a production partner there. I don't remember if they had production partners listed on the main section. Nope. Technically, they're in violation of the agreement with Etsy, but it doesn't seem like Etsy enforces it. Not much of a descriptions. Keywords are stuffed. Almost look like it might be the same as the title. And then a generic description that looks like they use across all of their listings. Did a pretty good job at using their tags. Last sale was November 25th. 32 people have favored it. They do not show their sales, so I can't see which item on this listing sold, which is good for them, but bad for me as trying competitive research and take a look and see. I'm able to see, was it the tote bag? Was it a t-shirt? Was it a tank? Was it a toddler shirt? And the sheer fact that I can't see the design on several of those other products. I do like the background. Kind of goes with the theme. But yeah, so that's it. So let's go take another one. But we're going to go to a different category rank. So like I said, we're going to come over here to top sellers. And this will show overall top sellers. Tops on Etsy, most sales yesterday. Let's take a look at the most sales yesterday. So this person had over 1,600 sales just yesterday, but they're not the number one store. Manifest Stable. I'm looking to see if they're not even in the top 10, not in the top 30, not even in the top 50 stores. They had 1,600 sales in one day. Over 1,600 sales in one day. That's just crazy. Yeah, unless I'm missing it. They're not in the top 100. They're not in the top 100 sellers, but they hit. Let's take a look and see what they sell. So essentially it wasn't yesterday. It was from the 4th because the data is still processing. Wow. So they had 1,600. Look, they're in the top 1,000. They had over 1,600 sales in one day. That is just nuts. Their shop is only 178 days old. It hasn't been around. They're in the category books, movies, and music. They're doing on average 150 sales a day based on the 27,000 sales. But as we saw, they did 1,600 sales, 1,600 plus sales on the 4th. 17 listings. Digital planner, digital planner, digital planner, digital stickers, self-care journal, digital travel journal, manifestation journal. It's all digital products. Journals and stickers. Yeah. Okay, we are going to take a look at the store. 180 days, 170 something days that they've been open. They've done 27,000 sales. Insane. They know what they're doing because they're blocking their sales. We figure they're running 60%, $5, $4. So even if we say a $4 price tag, because I got some stuff at $3, some stuff at $5, some stuff at $4. So let's go 4 is the average price. What did we say that they did? 1,600 sales? It was like 1,680, 81. 1,681 times a $4 price tag. That's $6,724 in one day on digital products. They've already created the product. There's no extra work to do. And Etsy handles all of the delivery for them. What are you waiting for? So when we look at, even if we take their average, 152 items a day, it's like $600 a day. If they carried that through all the year, those 17 items would bring them about 225 grand in sales. It's a digital product. They created it once. There's not much overhead. Crazy. Hey, and people say you can't make money on Etsy. I could live with that. I would have to say most of those sales, like the number of average sales per day is probably higher because the pickup on planners, that type of stuff happens as we get closer to the beginning of a new year. Their sales may die off and trickle down from like March through maybe August, September, and then picks back up. Enjoy it while you can, right? They have nothing that... Now let's open up their store. We looked at it a minute ago, but let's... Digital planner, digital planner, digital planner, digital journal, digital journal. Oh, those are the feature items. Let's just start here. Digital journal, planner, stickers, planner, stickers, planner, planner, journal, journal, stickers, planner, journal, planner, planner, journal, planner, journal. Man, they're getting tons of reviews. 5 stars, 4. Haven't fully accessed it yet, but they left a review. Oh, there's our review. Not happy because it starts on a Monday versus a Sunday. You know, they are putting their updates in here, but they haven't done anything in 2 months. Yeah, they show their product. Not sure that photo has to do with what they have, but I guess it goes along with the theme, the colors, their Instagram, Pinterest. See how much marketing they're doing too. So we're looking at the store there. So let's take a digital sticker pack. And let's take digital planner. So they really didn't do a lot. They got 6 posts, 122 followers, a few different photos. Not fully using Instagram to push those sales. You know, this was the one of the stickers that we looked at. It's been up for 177 days. It's Let's get 60 daily views. About 1,400, a little over 1,400 sales. $15,000 from these stickers. Now that's based on the full retail price, not the sale price. They could be running sales the whole time, so maybe less than that they actually see. A lot of people are liking it. Now, they got good search volumes, highly competitive keywords. Not a lot of search volume, competitive. Not using all their photos, which is okay. We've talked about that. They are making use of all 13 tags. Yeah. Crazy. All right. The digital planner had 3,000 sales. If they were getting full, asking us 40 grand from that one item alone. Remember, they created this one time. One time they created this. Insane. So their Pinterest account, they get 2,300 monthly views. They have 13 of them. They have things broken up. They are highlighting their products. Looks like they have technology. I don't know if technology. Oh, never mind. I was like, why do these have technology? They're not. That's a board that I have. I didn't realize which account was logged in. I don't want to pin it to that board. But you can see there's more like that. Look at all the different digital notebooks, stickers. Yeah, that's definitely an area to go into. But remember, it doesn't sell like this all year long. All right. So appreciate you watching. Again, if you have left a comment or a message in the chat box, I will get back to you. Apologize that this was not live, but due to a mastermind that I'm in all this week, I have a conflict with the scheduling for tonight. When you're watching this live, I will be in that mastermind and not able to be on camera live with you. So I want to make sure we got this out there so you were not missing out this Friday and we had the content available for you. If you're not subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. And if you could pay the price for watching this and share it with somebody else, we would greatly appreciate that. We enjoy making this for you. And if there's other content you'd like to see, let us know. Hit us up with a comment below. Follow us on Facebook. Join our Etsy Growth Hub Facebook group. Reach out to us on any of the social media platforms.